resort. Almost had it in his grasp. The Buckeyes will not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Now improvising. Unleashes one. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the burst, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The Cornhuskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got him. Breaks into the open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep him coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
He'll take a shot. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And here comes the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And it slips just inside that right upright.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Makes the grab. It's Morton. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab. It's Morton. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got a man. Nice move to pick up yardage. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got it behind the line. It's Isaac. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick it off to start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One
play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw again. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
To the air on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
There he goes. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Morton. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Under fire. Caught close to the marker. It's Isaac. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On 1st and 10, trying to... Using his legs, it's Isaac. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the connection on third down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Complete to the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got it. Turning it on. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Going for 6. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. They're trailing by 9 to Michigan. Your boy KC has changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender.
Oh, he's got some space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morton. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Flips it out to the back. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. punt is on its way. And this ball will be down at around the 20.
What a clutch play by your special teams. Fourth quarter, you're trailing. You need a play. You're about to have to put your defense on the field. It's hard to score, obviously, on defense. And now you get the ball right back to your offense in one play. Nice job by the punt team forcing the fumble.
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
He wants to throw it again. Swings it out to his running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. Reese, productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitz. That's going to be into a small window. It
breaks into the open. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a